All right, good afternoon and good evening for everybody all around the world. This is Dr. Kilani from Kilani Jewellery Complex in the heart of Toronto, and we're coming live today to give you guys a specific idea on how we actually create our custom-made bust-down watches. And for everybody that's actually following the world and following jewelers and friends and actually giving you advices.
Please don't go down to pick up.
It don't matter, I'm gonna go. I'm live, baby. Okay, so let's go. One last time, take that phone off. Take the phones off completely. Sorry guys, I'm doing live and I'm doing a content. And this live to show you guys how do we get to make this custom made 18 karat AP fully bust down all around. And a lot of people usually make comment saying that you lose the value when you do such a thing like this. So I'm trying to give you guys, well, not trying, I'm doing my best to put this on the table where everybody gets to see what is the right value. So a lot of people come and ask me, okay, are we ready? Are we ready? I said I want to go live, I don't want to cut no more.
Okay.
This is the last time.
We're already live, bro.
Yeah, I know. Padron, let's go.
Where's Tom?
هناك بعد طارق بالمطبخ. اوكي بابا هاي الغرفة بعد ما حد يجي.
Okay, but don't record until I call out.
Don't worry. Record. Take off all the phones. Pick up all the phones.
Out to the main floor. Out.
No, please. That's it. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, let's go, guys. No more delays. Okay, welcome back. Are we ready? Can we do it?
Yeah,
Okay, Tarek, no more using this room. That's it. High room, nobody comes in or out. Nobody in, out no more. Tarek, please tell everybody. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go. Shot. This is Akram Kilani coming to you from Kilani Jewellery Complex. This is Akram Kilani from Kilani Jewellery Complex in the heart of Toronto. And as you know, we are actually building up and renovating our new Kilani Jewellery Complex in South Beach, Miami. We shall be ready and open by August. Now, there has been a lot of questions. Many people wonder and ask the same question. What is the right investment? A plain Jane or a bust down? And can a bust down hold its value, or a plain Jane can hold its value much more than a bust down? Today, we're going to find out what really is true. Now, I'll tell you something. For many people that buy plain Jane watches, and whoever in the world is telling you that your plain watch or your plain Jane watch is a solid investment, and you can take that watch all around the world and be able to cash it out without having a problem, yes, they are right. But cashing it out in full value is a complete BS. A BS means bullshit. Because all them jewelers, when they sell you a brand new plain Jane, let's say it's 20K, and you go back a year later or 2 years later, and you plan to sell your plain Jane, you won't get less than half or more than half. Why? Because your watch is already used, and there are brand new watches that are available in the market that people are looking forward to buying a brand new better than buying a used one. And for many people that advise you that when buying a very special edition watch can save you or can make you money, is still a complete BS, meaning complete bullshit. And that's what usually jewelers, they try to lead you toward the advice that can make them make the sell, but never forgotten to give you the real advice where a real investment when it comes down to plain Jane watches or jewelry or bust down watches is more of a self-investment, more importantly, than a real investment. So if you are watching me live now on Twitch, on YouTube, Miami Instagram, Kilani Jewellery Toronto Instagram, I want all of you guys to really stand out and see what we did here. Now the other day we posted the freshest piece of Kilani Jewellery the last 2 weeks, and it was a bust down AP, as you see right here, this buzz down AP, fully studded with baguettes all around. This was made in 18 karat completely, which means this whole watch, every piece of material that it was involved in is completely made in 18 karat by Kilani Jewellery. Now, someone made a comment saying, oh my God, you just lost the whole full value of an AP. An AP would never appreciate you for doing this. You have lost the full value of this watch. When I bought this stainless steel AP 15500, I bought it for 40,000 Canadian. As you see, in America, it's around $32,000. Now, once I bought it brand new, not used. And what I did, we took out the parts of this watch completely out, from band to buckle to the main case to the top bezel and to the bottom bezel. So now we have a complete watch here, as you see right now, guys, right here, the top bezel, the band. We took out the face. We took out the pins that connects the band itself to the case. We took off the screws that goes on top of this AP. We took off the screws that holds the whole bezel and the case from the bottom of this AP. We took off the arms, the tick arms that ticks inside of it, and made our own 18 karat. We even took out the rubbers that actually involved to seal this watch, and the arm to time this watch. So basically, this whole watch is completely there. We created a whole complete 18 karat set. We created a whole 18 karat complete set for this AP, from band to case to bezel to face to arm to the winder. The only thing we got to use from this whole entire watch is the glass, the top glass and the bottom glass. Now every piece on this watch is made in 18 karat. And if you take a look at the buckle, is made completely as original. You see this? And this is why it never lose a value, because when we bought the watch, we bought it 32 American or 40,000 Canadian. We took the case out, we took the whole entire watch out, and we invested our own money where it topped almost $150,000 in American dollar, closer to $200,000 American, Canadian, to create this beautiful bust-down baguette watch by Kilani Jewellery. Now I want you guys to know, for the people that think they're geniuses or intelligent or know what they're actually talking about, do they really understand what really investment is? Investment is a thing where you put your money in and you can get your return, and when you cash out, you have profit. And when somebody in the jewelry business can give you an advice telling you that you're going to make more money by holding your plain watch versus a bust-down watch, is complete BS. You need to invest in what makes you happy. Don't be invested into what people tell you to invest in. It is really important, because what makes me happy is a bust-down. This one makes me happy. But there are things that you need to be aware of. Not every bust-down can hold its value, and I totally understand why. Because the work, the diamond quality, the setting, the engraving, the machines, the technology, and making sure that the watch, when it gets drilled by masters that can compete with the quality of setting against any watchmakers. Because we stand here and we know how to do this for past 25 years. Once, I remember back then when I was purchasing buzz-down watches, when I used to go to the shows, diamonds were falling off, watches were leaking water, machines were getting rusted because the humidity was leaking through these watches. The diamond quality was completely bad. You know, the way they drilled, the way they finished, the type of tools, the making, all that what made me drive my company and drive ourselves away from buying total bullshit watches what's available in this market. Like the other day, one of our guys came in here not knowing he had a complete fake watch, complete fake diamonds, but it was sold to him as actually a real watch, real diamonds. That's where you need to know who you're buying from, what type of experience they have. Because the experience that you actually have in life, like I went to the dentist a year ago to create a bridge. Less than a year, this bridge split in half. I called the dentist and I was like, how come I spent like $6,000 and my bridge snapped in half within less than a year? He's like, sometimes it happens, it's okay, come back. You know what I told that dentist? I don't need to come back because I struggled for over 6 months, 8 months to actually get this bridge done, and within the time it's finished and now I'm using it, it splits less than a year. That means you don't have the experience, and I understand he's my friend, but his time, his experience hasn't yet come together to be able to do such a job. So I went to more of an experienced dentist where I know I'm going to get a good job, a better job, just like when I did my veneers. I didn't just go to anybody that tells me I can do veneers. I didn't go for the cheapest price. I made sure I made my research to find the experienced person that can do this for me. And that's what I'm telling you guys. I drive myself for experience, and I know the experience we have in life. As you know, we created our own technology, Toronto Max, and this Toronto Max is a standard that has 12 steps that needs to be followed for any type of creation when it comes down to making jewelry, setting diamonds, and kind of tools, machineries, the experience, the engineering, the mind, and all of that has to come together under the Toronto Max and burn up. So, for a lot of people that always sees buzz downs and believe that buzz downs could lose the value, no. Because I have friends that I sold them a complete A piece like this buzz down for $85,000 Canadian 2 years, 3 years ago. And we were able to sell it for them now at $100,000 and $110,000 because the brand new values at $110,000, $120,000 right now Canadian. And if it's done exactly Toronto Max with the same standard of diamond quality without mix and match, and this is what makes it difficult for you to know who's telling you the truth. At Kilani Jewellery Complex, we only deal with one standard, and the official standard for Kilani Jewellery is VVS DEF Excellent Cut. We only have one option that leaves us no space to do any mistakes, because when you have different options, a mistake could happen. And a lot of times, many jewelers, their apologies comes, oh, I'm sorry, I mixed the wrong batch, I put the wrong bag, I did this. This is fucked up, it's bullshit. And I want everybody to remember that fucking face. Because that fucking face has to come in your imagination before you make your first purchase of jewelry or your last purchase. And once you decided to make that diamond buzz down watch, and you want to know where is the good place to go to, or if that buzz down watch has its value or not, you can always contact me via DM, messages, direct phone calls, drop a comment. It's very easy and simple. I'll be right there with you. So, one last thing I want to tell you. A lot of people, I had a lady today, she came in, she bought a platinum Rolex with a 36, with the baby blue face and the bezel with the baguette. She paid $120,000 Canadian at track fees. Do you know what the best value I got? And she got it directly from the Rolex dealer, AD. Do you know how much she was able to get offered? $80,000. That's the best she got. And she got it from the AD. Now can you imagine somebody in the world or a jeweler tells you, buy this platinum Rolex Day-Date with a baby blue face, and making you know or think that this is the watch you are going to build your own new home with it. Bullshit! Alright, now I love you all. I want you guys to see what we're going to do right now. I'm actually going to put this whole watch together and the whole case together where I can show you how we still have the full watch. And nobody can tell me there's any better quality to be made on this style of watch. Now I'm coming back to you guys next week again to do a live about how to do Richard Mill's bust down and how we can put it back together. So if anybody buys a watch like this from me and wants his watch to be back together in a plain Jane, easily we can put it back together. It's not hard because when we sell it to you, we sell it to you with the complete parts. Same thing when we do Cartier glasses, we take all the parts, we make it a real gold, set it up with diamonds and give it back to you. Even the screws has to be made in gold. So making your choices. When it comes down to investments, I believe there are more better ways to invest your money in to make money than just having somebody to promise you saying, this is your investment, that's where your money is going to be made. If you're going to make it to be worn, it's a self-satisfaction. It's a self-investment. And I keep telling everybody, when it comes down to jewelry, when it comes down to watches, it's more of a self-investment, more of a long-run time investment. So sometimes you buy stuff, you wait 10 years, the value of gold today is at $105,000 Canadian a kilo, which is almost $90,000 American for a kilo. It's never ever reached, ever. Now if you look at it in that way, yes, if you bought anything 2 years ago in gold, you have gained 20%. But if you bought it in a chain, you have lost about 35% in labor. So now you just made up 20%, you still have your loss of 15% because labor, taxes, profit, all comes together as 30-35% for any company, okay? So if you bought any chain 2 years ago, and you see the jewelry and the gold price today, I'm just gonna tell you it's 20% up out of the total value of what you spent on a gold chain. You have lost 15%, but still yet to gain. That's why they say it's a long-term investment instead of short-term investment. And I tell a lot of people, if you have hundreds of thousands of dollars and you're looking to create a business, your business definitely to be created where there's a business that gives you a return, gives you a profit, gives you a pay, and at the same time when you cash out with your full values. I hope today was a good lesson for everybody. I can't wait to see you guys, and we're gonna take you into a full close-up on all this. So we're not going off. Let everybody go live, and we're gonna do a close-up, okay? Guys, don't go. I'm gonna show you some crazy stuff. So we're gonna do close-up on how to put this watch properly. I'm gonna put it right now.
You make sure that it's recording on it.
I switched it on.
Yeah, just making sure. There's a receiver tucked in on too. Let me see a receiver. Yeah.
Don't tell me there's no voice.
Yeah, it's recording.
Where did the screws go? Ara, where's the screws?
Where's the screw?
We're still live. We're still live.
Yeah, I understand we're live. No, we're live.
Screw and screwdriver.
When?
Okay, so we cannot use this one?
Not yet, give me a couple of
No,
minutes.
because the guys.
أنا لايك هسه بس طلع لي سكروز ما قدر عليه.
Say hi to everyone, Tarek.
Okay guys, look at this. I'm gonna actually put back this whole watch together for you guys. Obviously without the machine. And you guys are gonna be able to see the close up and to see the difference in it. Thank you guys. Okay, do you want to start the two videos? Because I'm doing the close-ups. can you give me a tweezer? We're showing the people. I need the tweezer.
Yep. Good done. Give it to Akram. Give it to Akram.
Okay guys, I'm just gonna do 2 screws to hold this watch together. And then that's it, and then I'll show you the rest. So even the screws had to be, because when you say it's 18 karat gold, everything has to be 18 karat gold, you know? And you cannot lie about it to the client. So we got the thing in here, just this. Arms. Arms. Sorry guys, shaky hand, as you know. Okay. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. These are the rubbers and stuff to go for water sealant. Guys, you ready for this?
Fix the Miami page. Fix the video. You can't see what he's doing.
Yeah, I know. We're doing it.
Do you want me to hold it so you can see? They want to see.
There's video going.
Want to leave it?
Let me do the arms after actually, because I have to flip the watch. And this is the pin that goes right here.
How come the one, are you still doing grills?
No, we don't do grills. anymore.
Another person says, how much for a bust down like yours?
I just said, the one I'm wearing,
Yeah.
120 Canadian. There's one pin, I can't find it. It's just not too long. Oh, right there. So you guys, small little tools, but we're almost there. And I'm showing you guys how we are putting back the watch with just no machine, no glass. That's the only two things that we used from this.
Thank you.
The glass will need to be made in 18 karat. Okay. Boom. You know, obviously you can see all the leather parts, so I'm just gonna put back, was it the hour first? And then the minute. Okay.
Someone wants to know, how much does it cost for the chain that you have on right now?
My chain is not for sale, but the chain alone is a tennis, it's 100. Then the pendant can be made for 50,000, and then up to you how much money you want to put in the middle of it, because it's shaking diamonds. You understand? So you make the choice. And here we are. Okay, guys? Show everybody. I love you guys. This is one of the best. And don't forget, even the rubber that has to go for waterproof in there, and the rubber has to go for the glass. We put it on, and all the extra screws right here to complete back and forth, including the pins. And here's your watch. Who spent the most value in here? We did. Other jewelers, they will actually use the main case, drill it up, and do whatever they have to do. Versus what we had to do here is completely customizing the watch from A to Z. Every little thing was custom made, including the screws, the arms, to perfection. So they all can be sitting on 18 karat gold, because once you tell a client that you customize this watch in 18 karat gold, you have to make sure every single part in this watch is completely made in 18 karat gold. So this is what it is. I want you all to know, it is really important to know who you're going to speak to and whom you're going to take your advice from. Because there's a lot of geniuses out there, they're the dumbest I've ever seen in my life. And there's a lot of intelligence that act like they know jewelry or making jewelry, but they're only monkeys sitting behind showcases trying to describe how jewelry to be made, when they never seen how a jewelry or how a piece gets made. You want to go to the source, you don't want to go to the side wing and clap. You want to come to the main place where it can show you this every single step and the process of your watch or your chain or your pendant and what does it have to go through. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Don't mind my language, but I know for a fact everybody in this world that's standing behind showcases acting like they know jewelry, and exactly when people, when you ask them, is this VVS? And they take it, they go like this. Yeah, this is VVS. Yeah, this is SI. Everybody's trying to act like they're certification companies, but nobody is a certification company. For you to even go to a certification company, you want to go to a top-notch company that is approved by gemologists, approved by insurance companies. Read the reviews about them, because not every person in this world can be a gemologist until they have full experience of how much diamonds there is in the world and all the type of qualities when it comes down to gems and diamonds. A lot of people knows just VVS, DEF, blah, 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 blah. But there's so many different types, and there's so much elements that goes behind making and cutting diamonds, and how to be chosen or how to be picked. I want you to all know Today is a great day. I love you all. I can't wait to see you again. And remember that fucking face. Kilani Jewellery is the heart of jewelry, and this is what we do all day, every day. Making jewels for the stars, to the celebrities, to the athletes, and you know why they come here. To feel safe, be comfortable, and sleep on a nice soft pillow. Love you, bye.